Good morning, everyone. This is Ebony with The Identity of She. We are here talking self-love, female empowerment, how to grow your business, how to start a business, and how to love yourself and love your life no matter what you look like, no matter how you choose to identify, no matter what you weigh, no matter your shape, size, sexuality. That is everything we talk about at The Identity of She. And so today's show, we are going to do a deep dive specifically on TikTok, okay? And the reason that I thought about doing this episode was because when I talked about all the ways that you can generate income, the most responses I got and received was about TikTok specifically, okay? So we're going to discuss everything about the platform, how to use it, why you should get on it, what are things to think about, what are things to consider, and the big question, is TikTok going to be banned? Okay. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, all of these platforms all have different users. However, when it comes to viral ability, when it comes to posting videos that have the greatest potential of going viral, that would be TikTok over Instagram, over Facebook, over any other social media platform. Now, why? It's simply how the platform is ran. A lot of times in comparison to Instagram versus TikTok, with Instagram, a lot of things happen in the moment. So when videos trend and things online, it happens like relatively quickly. So you see trending audios, you see trending videos, and they do go viral on Instagram. However, when they're going viral on Instagram, it usually happens the day after or the day of the post. With TikTok, you can have older videos on the platform and they'll still have potential to go viral. They will still push it. How does it go viral? Essentially, when it goes viral on TikTok, it hits the For You page. So on the platform, there are like, you can look at your followers and that's just content from your followers, or you can look at For You. For You is essentially a composition of videos that TikTok has said, this is what this is what you would enjoy. When you get on that For You page, that has potential for viral ability. That has potential for you to go viral. So for me, on the platform, every time I look at my analytics, when I have videos that have hit 300,000 views or just shy of 300,000 views, and I've received sales off of the product that I was promoting, it was on the For You page. About 90% of the content of the followers from that content was on the For You page, okay? So I know this might be new for people. People are like, oh, what's a For You page? For a For You page is essentially the page where people go and you'll see content that TikTok has suggested that you would like as a user. And you'll see that more and more people on the platform find themselves on the For You page. And when you get on the For You page, based off of the viral ability of your video, you'll see that it will get those views that you've been looking for. Okay. So now, why not just focus on Instagram? Instagram is starting to die down. A lot of people have jumped ship from Instagram and have gotten onto TikTok. Instagram was great in 2020. It was great in 2019, 2018, 2017. However, even though people still get on the platform, the users are still there, a lot of people have been focusing on TikTok. So I came up with this episode specifically to teach you how you can grow your business or even start a business, grow a following on TikTok. So the reason why you should use the platform over the other platforms is its ability for you to go viral. It is a lot easier to go viral on TikTok than it is on Instagram or on Facebook or any other platform. Okay. TikTok, and the New York Times posted an article how TikTok is rewriting the world. TikTok will change the way your social media works, even if you're avoiding it. Now, a lot of people like myself, when TikTok was first becoming popular, avoided the platform. Why? Because people were probably already focused on Instagram and were already focused on Facebook. For me, I have about just shy of 60,000 followers on Instagram and only 3,000 followers on TikTok. However, in terms of being able to sell product, I've actually sold more product on TikTok. Well, it's been about the same, but in terms of selling on the Instagram platform versus selling on the TikTok platform. However, I've sold more on the TikTok faster than I have on Instagram. Okay. So that is why I think that this would be a good opportunity for you to really kind of deep dive into the platform. So now how do you set it up? You simply download it on your phone. Download the app on your phone. And as I've said before in previous episodes, look at the content that you already have, and really figure out, like I've said in previous episodes, your niche, your audience, what people are looking for, and how you can essentially provide a need for the community. Instead of just posting content that you think looks great and looks cute and looks fun, really posting content that people are interested in, going to things like what's trending and seeing what is trending and creating posts and generating content that is trending already on the platform. Using things like trending audio. How do you find that trending audio? Real simple. You're already on the For You page, okay? So once you set up the platform, you'll see the For You page, right? You click on the For You page and you just start exploring. As you start exploring, you'll see, oh, this is audio that I've seen used over and over and over again. Okay. So you look at that audio, you click on the audio, you see how many users are using it. Make sure you can use it actually for your platform, because it's a difference between a creator platform and a business platform. And then depending on whether you can use that audio or not, it'll say this is not approved for commercial licensing. And when it says this is not approved for commercial licensing, that's when you know you can't use the audio if you have a business account on TikTok. But if you have a creator account, sky's the limit. So, before you start actually posting on the platform, collect audio, go through your phone, look at content that you've already posted and put it on the platform. Now, what are the best types of content that TikTok is looking for? TikTok is looking for original content that you can create based off of what people are interested in. And the biggest things that people are interested in is like really engaging content. So people like you essentially getting on your phone and talking about things that are trending. In terms of things that are trending, entertainment is trending right now as we see what's going on with different celebrities and stuff like that. But personal development and self-help are always trending as well. Dating stories are always trending. There was a really funny video that my friend and I, Nolani, that was on last Friday. We're going to recreate it. And it's basically two girls that are sitting on camera, and they have notebooks, and they're saying reasons, like dumb reasons of why I stayed in the relationship. So as you can see, the platform really likes original content, funny content that is engaging. Now, how TikTok started and got to be where it got to be is the viral dancing videos. So as you probably saw, when COVID hit, there was so many videos and viral videos that were going on, like Drake and Drake and the City Girls, that song, the Kiki, Do You Love Me? Are you riding? That was really popular on TikTok. But now people are looking for more longer engaging content, not just dance videos, but things that are actually trending and things that people really like to listen to and really like to engage with. As we saw with the Risa Tisa story, a woman talking about how she got played, how she met this guy on Facebook dating, and what happened when he essentially was a pathological liar and lied to her about everything, lied to her about his job, lied to her about the house he was going to buy, the car he was supposed to have, all of these things. She made a 50-part series on TikTok and went super viral. Went from having, just a few hundred followers on TikTok. Now she's got about 4 million followers on TikTok. So you can see everyday users have the potential to go viral, have the potential to generate a really good amount of followers, and the platform will pay you for the content. However, a lot of people think, okay, I can just get on the platform and TikTok will pay me, much like YouTube, much like Instagram will. However, what you really want to do, the way to get the biggest bag, the way to generate the most money on the platform is to actually sell a product, okay? How do you sell a product? It's simple. It's pretty simple. You get onto the TikTok seller. So there's two different platforms, essentially. There's the TikTok, which is just for creators, businesses, and that's where you go and you post content. And then there's the TikTok seller. On TikTok seller, that's where you'll see how you can actually post, you can post products and put products out there that people will buy. All right. Now it has specific guidelines of what you can post and what you can promote. T-shirts do amazingly well on TikTok. I've also noticed like organizers do well, jewelry does well, things like underwear does well, even things like beauty care products will do well. So if you have a product-based business, definitely get on the TikTok seller platform. Now, they do have some requirements. You do have to have 1,000 followers. So start first posting on TikTok, promoting your product, and then eventually when you build those 1,000 followers, then you immediately get on the TikTok seller platform and you start posting products. You can have endless amount of products on there. There's businesses out there that have literally 1,000 products on TikTok that they have seen sales from each and every product. Okay. TikTok has grown exponentially in terms of popularity and user count. Okay. As we can see, TikTok is just continuing to grow, even though currently, according to this statistic from Influencer Marketing Hub, we see that Instagram has 1.1 billion followers, billion users. TikTok even though it started later than Instagram, it's still at 1 billion. So you have Instagram that's been existing longer than TikTok at 1.2 billion. And then you have TikTok on itself at 1 billion. So TikTok is essentially climbing right up there and doing really, really well in terms of how the platform is generating content users and people on the platform posting videos and things like that. So essentially TikTok started as a video sharing app, okay? And still to this day, it's still really primarily based on videos. You can post photos on the platform. However, videos are what is going to get you to the For You page. Most content that you've seen that has gone viral, that has gotten those hundreds of thousands of views are videos, engaging videos, original content on the platform, and things that you can do that are creative and fun that specifically target a niche, specifically target an audience that you are trying to appeal to. So let's break down different businesses and how they can use the platform. Okay. So starting with clothing brand owners. All right. Clothing brand owner, you can post videos of people wearing the clothing. However, you have to make sure it's original content. So be careful, because I got in trouble for this. So if somebody has purchased your shirt and posted a TikTok, you can't just get on TikTok and repost their video. Why? That's not original content. You'll get violation points. And the more violation points you get, the harder it is to sell and the harder it is to exist, because after a certain amount of violation points, they kick you off the platform. So as people are paying for your merchandise, as you're doing stuff like shows, events like that, make sure you're getting good content, really good lighting, and you can use this content that you've generated to place on the platform. Okay. So, as a clothing brand owner, as people are, let's say, taking video of the product, as long as they're not posting it on TikTok and they're sending it to you directly, you can use that. Okay. Also, most t-shirt brands are doing photo shoots. So as you're doing photo shoots, get little clips of videos, the model modeling the t-shirt, walking down a path that looks kind of like a runway, or just smiling and talking about the phrases on the shirt. Okay. Those are gold when a model is saying like something like, oh, what's on the t-shirt? Okay. So the model's like, oh, get this t-shirt. This t-shirt says so and so and such and such. And she's just smiling in the camera. Those are cool because people can see like, oh, this is what this shirt says. This is a creator that has posted it. And now I might be encouraged to buy it. All right. When it comes to people buying on TikTok, TikTok has created a very easy, user-friendly platform of how you can purchase products on TikTok. So you may have already purchased a product on TikTok, and essentially you don't even have to get off the platform. You're scrolling on the For You page, you're looking at it, and you're seeing it, and then it's like, oh, I can buy this. So you simply buy it, you know, put in your card information, and then bam, you're still back on the platform. It's a lot easier than buying on Instagram. It's a lot easier than buying on other platforms. So that is a big reason as to why shops and stores are doing so well on TikTok, is because the user can essentially buy the product and they don't have to leave the platform. With 2 simple clicks, they can buy the product. All right. So some things to really think about. Now, let's say you're a realtor. You're like, okay, well, obviously I can't like post a house on TikTok and sell it like that. So how would you do it? You would create content for your niche. Again, not just people buying homes, but people that might be in a specific industry buying homes. As I've said before, single moms looking for homes, single people looking for homes. Maybe homes that are under $400,000, homes that are under $500,000. Okay. Really dial in on your niche. And then you'll see that you can post videos of you like walking into the home, doing an open house, of you like just walking into the home and seeing like what it looks like, how it's been updated in terms of like the lighting, in terms of the structure, in terms of the windows, how the backyard looks. Okay. How the aesthetic of the home essentially looks. And you can get really fun and creative. The more fun and original and creative you are, the better off you're going to sell and generate people that will be your followers. Okay. And then you can use your DMs to engage with your audience of people that might be interested in buying homes. I've seen a lot of realtors on TikTok post really cool stuff like, how much house can you get for $300,000 in Arizona? And it'll be a realtor that will go to different homes and say like, okay, this one is for sale and this is how much it costs. And this is what the house looks like. This is how many bedrooms you can get. This is the lighting that you'll receive. Okay. These are the fixtures of the house. So that's how a realtor can use it. Now, how can an artist use TikTok? An artist can use TikTok by essentially posting original content. So in terms of doing covers, you have to be really original with how you do the covers. Okay. So don't do a cover and have like the background music playing. You might get, the video might be suppressed. And when the video is suppressed, it won't go to the For You page. So instead, really coming up with your own songs, coming up with, and you have to be really creative. And I know this is perfect for artists because artists are creative. So Maybe you've been really inspired by a song and you completely recreate it in a way that's still original content. So you just have to be very careful with how you do it. The best way to really do it is to come up with new music, new songs, and everything like that. And then as you are posting these songs, right, maybe you play an instrument or something, that would be great content. So if you play the guitar, if you play the drums, as you are singing and making music and everything like that, posting you actually playing the instrument that you play, putting it on the platform, okay? Then as you generate followers, you can engage with these followers on the DM and say like, hey, here's my SoundCloud. Here's where you can go to find more information about me. Here's my other social media platforms. Take a listen to the music I've created on other platforms. Here's my YouTube. You can check out my video. Let's say you've already filmed music videos. Make sure that, you film it in a way like when you're reposting it. Like, so let's say you film the music video, you have the music video on your phone, right? So the music video is cool. It's on your phone. Make sure it's shot vertically, or you take the video and expand it out to where it fits vertical dimensions so that it can be on the platform and still look really good. Okay. So that's how a musician can use it. So again, for musicians, coming up with original songs, original audio. And then the cool thing about the audio is other people can use it. And how do other people use it? So you put the audio up, right? So you post the video and the audio is connected into your original audio, right? People can actually click on the audio and reuse it. And then you have more potential to go viral because people are using your audio to create original content, and it's just going to push it even further on the platform. So artists really have a big advantage of using TikTok, especially if you're an artist who comes up with original songs. And in terms of doing covers, you just have to be really careful of how you do it. So don't just do 20 covers. Like if you're going to cover an artist, be very creative with how you do it. So example that I've seen a TikTok user do before is, let's say you want to cover Keisha Cole Love, right? So maybe you sing it in Spanish. That's a way to kind of get away with it, okay? Don't use any of the audio from Keisha Cole Love, but you can sing the song originally while playing an instrument, okay? Or if you don't play an instrument, have somebody who plays an instrument be in the background playing the instrument, and then you can sing, okay? So those are really cool ways that an artist can use the platform as a way to generate content. Okay. So what's the secret behind the platform's massive success? Why is it catching on so fast and reaching billions of users worldwide? They say, according to the influencermarketinghub.com, the celebrity endorsements are doing really well. As you can see, you see like Keith Lee and Cardi B that are partnering on things. So here's a person who's a food critic that got on TikTok and just started posting videos of the food that he likes in different cities and started traveling to different cities. And now you have celebrities that are listening and watching what he's doing, and they want to endorse that user. So celebrity endorsements are doing really well. Now you see celebrities are actually using trending things, so like what's trending on TikTok, and putting it in their own videos. So if celebrities are doing it, like this is something to actually get on. This is something to actually really deep dive in, do your research on it, get on Google, figure out what type of content you want to post, what type of content has potential to go viral. Really do your research and figure out the best ways to be on the platform. So we talked a little bit about the dance challenges that have done really well. Also, you can use different hashtags that do really well, like hashtag for you page. And then also you can hashtag your specific niches. Hashtags on TikTok work very similar to hashtags on Instagram. However, people are actually using them a little bit more. So it'd be best for you to use those hashtags when you're posting content. What are the key features of TikTok? Okay, so video editing. You can get on the platform and essentially just go ahead and create a video within TikTok. You don't have to use your camera to create the content, or your video on your camera to create the content. You can create it within TikTok. You can use different filters. I know a lot of people use like the mustache filter. If you're trying to like emulate a guy or whatever, you can use like the mustache filter and talk about like dating, talk about what men think versus what women think, and use different filters in how you can showcase that. So really cool features. Other things are the voiceovers. A lot of people use voiceovers, and a voiceover is essentially your voice over the content. So going back to the artist, going back to the realtor, you probably already have video of things that you have done, things that you have saying, things that you have done. Maybe it's you at a show, or maybe it's you walking through the home if you're a realtor. Use that video that you've already shot, that's already on your phone, and come up with voiceover content that you can put. So essentially, if it's you going through the home, this is me walking through the home, explaining the price, explaining all the features of the home on voiceover. And voiceover does really, really well. You can stitch videos. What is a stitch? A stitch is essentially when you've seen another person that has posted the content. This is kind of how you can get away with reposting, because you can't use unoriginal content. You can stitch it. So how you stitch it is a content creator has posted a video, and you really like that video. You engage with that video, and you click on the stitch button, and what it'll do is it'll record about 15 to 20 seconds of the original video, and then you can post a response about the video on the stitch. So it's like, first is the video of this content creator, and then it could be your reaction. So let's say somebody has posted something that is just like insane, and you like have to comment on it. Stitch it by having that video play first, right, for 15, 20 seconds. And then there's your response. Like, I think this person is absolutely insane. Why would they come up with this? Why would they even say this shit? Something like that. Funny, engaging, that can get people really looking at the platform, really looking at your content. Another thing is the duet. I've seen the duet do really, really well, especially with cooking videos. Like, there'll be people that will cook stuff in a weird way, no seasoning, and you'll see a person react to it. So you're seeing the original video, right? You're seeing like two screens. The original video on one side, and then a person's reaction. So a person's like, oh, what's she gonna cook today? Like, well, let's watch her fuck up the kitchen. And then you seeing this person cooking, and then you see this funny person reacting. Like, I know you're not just using salt and pepper, or I know you're not just putting the chicken in the flour without seasoning it first. Things like that. Those have done really, really well. Live videos. So a lot of people have been using live, have been getting on live and doing really, really well while getting on live. So to get on live, you essentially press live, and then bam, you'll see TikTok will start sending will start telling people, hey, your account is going live, and people will engage with you. A lot of times people will request to be in your live, and then boom, there you go. You get somebody who's really cool requesting to be in your live. All of a sudden you have a conversation. If that person requesting to be in your live has a bigger following, then you're essentially sharing followers. They're seeing those followers are seeing what you've posted, on your live and you're seeing their followers. So live streaming has really done really, really well on TikTok, a lot better than Instagram. You'll see a lot more brands are going live on TikTok and utilizing that live feature. And there's a lot more engagement of people commenting, reacting, sending things. A lot of things that we've seen in terms of live streaming have been the NPC. What is that? That is essentially like the people, like I think of Pinky Doll, like this, like how she was able to make a huge following, build a huge brand off of TikTok. Is different things that you can do. So someone sends you a rose and you have a reaction to the rose. Someone sends you a cowboy hat and you have a reaction to the cowboy hat. So doing things like that type of content where you're essentially like almost like a character. You're not really yourself. You're posing as a character. Those do really, really well on TikTok. Filters and effects. So TikTok has a lot of great filters that you can use. Just like really cool filters that help kind of fix the lighting a little bit. Effects that help like different transitions that you can do, different zooms and everything. You can also use an app like CapCut. What CapCut is a video editing app that is really, really cool. It's really easy to use. And you can do things like put photos into CapCut, and CapCut will automatically add zooms and add like cool transitions to make the video look like an actual video, even though it's more of a photo collection. So instead of it just being photos as you swipe through, CapCut will make it into a video of photos. So maybe by doing extra zooms, zooming in, zooming out, things like that. So that's CapCut. Okay, we talked about Duet. We talked about Stitch. Now, how brands can utilize TikTok. Creating and entertaining and informative content. Okay. So people want to be entertained and people also want to learn shit. So creating content that you find to be informative and that you find to be entertaining. If you can teach somebody something and also make them laugh, that's also gold. You can launch a hashtag challenge. So let's do a hashtag stay fit challenge. And you're encouraging people to stay fit by posting their gym videos and having as many users use that hashtag. That's gold. The more users use the hashtag, the more people actually click on the hashtag. And then boom, there you go. All of these videos using the same hashtag. Okay. Running ads. You can run ads on TikTok. TikTok ads do pretty well. Another feature that I've seen do well is TikTok Promote. So how TikTok Promote works is you have a video, let's say it's already gotten 1,000 views, right? So you have this video, it's gotten 1,000 views. Cool. And then you go into promote. Promote means you're going to spend a little bit of money. And what TikTok will do is place that video on the For You page. And then from there, you can generate even more views. And you can do it like $10 a day for a period of 5 days, spend $50. And you'll see that content will generate and you'll get more and more views, and it'll just help you grow a little bit more. So I would encourage you to use TikTok Promote and run ads only if you have a business, simply because you can generate money through those ads. So, and generate money through that video that you've promoted. Okay. So going back to the clothing owner. So you have a shirt, you're wearing the shirt, you're talking about what you like about the design or how you created the design, everything like that. Then it's generated 1,000 views. You decide to do the TikTok Promote, and then it could potentially go from 1,000 to 10,000, even more than that, simply by using TikTok Promote. Okay. A lot of people have posted things like what they order at Chipotle, how to have like the best Chipotle order. And they'll like walk into the restaurant and say like, oh, I want double chicken. I want this. I want that. And then they'll sit in their car and they're like, this is how I eat it. So it's like a mukbang. But they're going to national chains and doing that. And Chipotle and Wingstop and all of these places are really like fine tuning that. They're really paying attention to users that have been able to generate viewers based off of posting content that promotes their restaurant, promotes a secret menu, things like that. Now, partnering with influencers. This one is huge. This one has done really well for me. So while you have created the platform, let's say you've gotten on the platform, you've created your content, right? You've generated your 1,000 followers and now you are selling product on the platform. Okay. So you've gotten on the TikTok seller platform and you've been able to start posting products, right? Now you can essentially reach out to influencers through the TikTok affiliate program. So another thing to sign up for. I know it's a lot of steps, but you can generate revenue through affiliates. And what that will mean is affiliates have the option to either buy your apparel or you can send them apparel and they will post your product, right? And the more people they get a little kickback based off of how many sales they've been able to generate off of the product that they've posted. And you'll see commission available. So if you're a creator, maybe what you do is you get on TikTok, you see what products have been trending, right? T-shirts, beauty products, self-care products, you see what's trending. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm going to buy this product and I'm going to promote it to my followers. And then I get a commission based off of how many followers actually purchase the product. So the influencer portion of TikTok is really doing well. It's really evolving well. And that's something that you can do and have people purchase your product if you are a business, or if you're an affiliate or influencer, you can buy the product, post it, and then you'll see that people will start buying it based off of what you said, and then you get a kickback every time somebody purchases. So it's a really cool way for you to generate revenue. Now, a lot of times you'll see that as the business has created the influencer and the commission set for it on the TikTok affiliate program, anybody on the platform, I think you have to have a certain amount of followers, but you can essentially become an affiliate, become an influencer through the platform by buying product first, right, on TikTok, then just promoting it to your follower or your followers, and make sure that the product that you're buying has commission available. So it'll say commission options, and then you can see the commission options and also see how well the product is selling. And then by essentially promoting that product, boom, there you go. You promoted it and then you get a kickback off of every single sale. So you can generate money through becoming an affiliate or through hiring affiliates. Okay. So it kind of goes both ways. All right. So other things to think about in terms of the platform, why you should be on it. Real simple. It's generating users very, very fast, very, very quickly. People are scrolling on TikTok. They are not leaving the platform. So it's really something that you want to look out for and you want to get started with. Now, if they ban it, they ban it, but I really don't think that's going to happen. I really feel like TikTok is going to continue to do what it does best, which is continue to generate user after user to engage in the platform and really enjoy the platform. So many people are not watching TV anymore. Instead, they're on their phones looking at looking at videos on TikTok, and they're on Instagram too. But as I've said before, a lot of people are on the platform and staying on the platform, not leaving the platform. They're buying product and staying on the platform. So if you can see something that's really doing well, why not get involved? Why not start something? Why not create content that has potential to go viral? And again, you can post content now and it can go viral later down the line. So why it's popular? I think it's just the way the platform is built. People like seeing funny, engaging content and videos. Also, something that TikTok has that Instagram doesn't have is that even though TikTok will allow you to post photos, it's still the way the platform is set up. You can see the majority of the screen is the content. You don't really see a whole lot of captions on TikTok, whereas Instagram is very caption heavy. So a lot of people will use Instagram as like an online diary, if you will. They'll use it as a blog, if you will. They'll post photos or slideshows or videos and will use the caption as a way to really sell or engage. With TikTok, it's simply all in the video. Not a whole lot of people are reading the caption underneath. It's simply what you post and how you post it. Understanding TikTok. So how best to understand it? The best thing to do, I would say, if you're new and you're like, what the hell is this? I don't know what I'm doing, is to do your research, okay? And the first thing I would do is just download the app. Download the app and start exploring and figuring out what type of content you want to post. And again, thinking about your audience and thinking about your niche, thinking about what followers you want to generate, right? So you want to generate these followers and how this could essentially end up in terms of sales. Now, going back to different business ideas. So we talked about the realtor, we talked about the artist, we talked about the t-shirt brand owner. Maybe you do jewelry, okay? And you can post videos of yourself making the jewelry, get really good lighting, have your camera set up really nice. You can edit this in TikTok and you can essentially create content of you making your jewelry and it's saying through voiceover or actually talking while you're making your jewelry of why you decided to start a business. People really want to know the why. Like a lot of people have become very interested and invested in the behind the scenes of the experience. So the behind the scenes of the business, the behind the scenes of the user, the behind the scenes of the creator. Okay. So those are different things that you can do on the platform that can help you generate some money essentially. So there's multiple ways to generate money. For one, you can start essentially posting products on the platform, or you can become an affiliate, and by becoming an affiliate, buying products or reaching out to brands that might send you products and reviewing the product and getting a cut every single time it's sold. Okay. Other things to think about: commit to posting on TikTok as many times as you can. So now what I'm seeing businesses do is the focus has been more so on TikTok than any other platform, simply because of the ability to go viral. So a lot of times people are posting 3 times a day on TikTok and maybe once a day on Instagram. If that's too much, maybe you do once a day on TikTok, once a day on Instagram. All right. Do research on what videos have the best trending audio. Okay, so really deep dive in the platform, figure out which audio is best to use based off of how many users are using it and the comments that people are posting. Like, oh, I love this audio, it's super dope. Like, oh, I really want to use this audio, and really pay attention to what audio is trending. Okay, so you're on the platform and you go into the audio and you look and you see what videos have been posted, right? And then you're like, okay, this is the audio, and start saving audio. Like, this is the what I want to use. Okay, review other TikTok shops before you start a TikTok shop. Look at successful TikTok shops, so shops that have sold over 50 items, shops that have sold over 100 items, even shops that have sold thousands. See how it is that they're doing it. Okay, people love text on the screen too. So as you're coming up with these videos and you're doing voiceover, put your captions on the TikTok video. Okay, captions, things that you are saying, right, that is coming up on the screen. All right, just like captions or subtitles in movies or whatever. Those are captions. So you can put those on the actual video, and you can do that in TikTok. So a lot of times text on the screen seems to go better and have more potential for viral ability. When I think about Risa Tisa, when she posts "Who the fuck did I marry?", she put "Who the fuck did I marry?" as a hashtag on her actual video. So as she's doing this 50-part series, you're seeing "Who the fuck did I marry?" part 1, part 2, and she did 50 parts of it. So you can kind of engage with her and follow along based off of the text on the screen. So as you're coming up with videos, as you're going through your camera roll to see, like, all right, what type of videos do I want to post? What type of things do I want to put out there? You can look and start putting text on the screen, like why this content is important, why this content is informative, why this content is engaging. People love stories. So think about the story behind why you even started on the platform, the story behind why you started the business, the story behind why you started becoming a content creator. All right. So I already said post at least 1 to 3 times a day on TikTok. You can talk about your journey through living a healthier life, your journey through becoming vegan, your journey to starting a business. So really, people really like the journey, the transformation from starting as a beginner to now being an advanced seller on TikTok. All right. Step-by-step instructions. So how you do things. So how I started my floral business. Okay. So step 1, I did this. Step 2, I did that. And really breaking it down. Okay. Day in the life of a business owner, day in the life of a content creator, day in the life of a model. And you're filming yourself going to different things, going to shoots, going to, shows, going to events, and really posting a day in the life. Get Ready With Me does well too. Get Ready With Me. I know you've seen that on the screen, like the Get Ready With Me. Get ready with me as I go to the gym. Get ready with me as I get ready for my next show. So those type of things do really, really well. They Get Ready With Me, the day in the life. People really are invested into the type of content that you're posting. So really think about what type of content you can post and how you can generate users, how you can generate viewers, how you can generate followers, and ultimately income. Okay. Different content ideas. So behind the scenes, BTS, showing you making that jewelry, showing you walking around that house, showing you getting everything set up. So you're a musician, right? So you're getting everything set up from your band to how your, instrument that you play works, or getting your microphone set up. So all of that stuff is gold. So anything behind the scenes will also do really, really well. I said day in the life, product development. So how you actually come up with what you're coming up with, how you're actually creating this product or creating this service. Okay. So really think about and get creative. That's what TikTok loves, is being creative of how you came up with what you've come up with. Okay. You can share fun facts about yourself. All right. Also, leave a cliffhanger. And what's a cliffhanger? Something that will get people to engage with you. So, what do you think about this outfit versus that outfit? So, like, day in the life of a stylist, and help me choose what I should wear to this next event. What do you think is the best outfit? What do you think are the best colors? So people are really, really wanting to engage with you if you leave something for them to engage with. So don't just post like, oh, here's me getting on a plane. Like, all right, where should I go to next? What's the best places to travel to? So there's so many options. So if I were getting started on the platform, first thing I would do is download the app, start exploring, start looking through my phone to seeing what content I have already created, right? That I can start using. Okay. Start collecting different audios based off of what you can, what you can use based off of if you're a TikTok creator versus a TikTok business. And then as you're doing that, so that's what I would do first. Then from there, I would start posting, and I would post consistently 1 to 3 times a day on the platform. Also engage with the comments. People that are commenting, engage with them. Okay. It's a little bit more challenging because they are looking for original content. So you do have to put yourself out there more. You do have to get on the camera more and put yourself out there. However, if you do it in a really fun, engaging, and insightful way, people will really follow you and engage with you. Okay. Thinking about stitches, thinking about duets. So when you see stuff that is trending and you really want to stitch the video, and what a stitch is again, is you already have the video's already been posted by a creator, right? So it's already been posted, and you hit the button stitch, and it's going to film about 2 to 3 seconds, or record 2 to 3 seconds, or I'm sorry, 20 to 30 seconds of the original video. And then there you are. And what you can film is your reaction to the video that you're stitching. So stitches are really cool. You can do that, especially if you're like an entertainment commenter. You can simply have people that are like commenting on entertainment, and then you can stitch those videos and put in your own original content. So coming up with cool, creative ways to really come up with these cool videos that you can post and that you can promote on the platform. All right. And you're probably like, well, it might be banned and I should wait until after everything is all said and done. Why wait? Why wait? I really, really doubt that TikTok will be banned. I think that instead they'll probably just sell the platform to somebody else that will not ban it. So don't wait. Don't think, oh my gosh, it's going to be banned. I'm going to put all this effort into it. Just stick it out and get on the platform and start really creating content that can get you followers, that can make money for you. It can be time consuming, but it's not difficult. Okay. Other things to think about if you have a TikTok shop are violation points. So violation points, and TikTok is very finicky about how they go about these violation points. They're very specific. You only have a finite amount of time to ship product out to the user. So let's say you are starting your TikTok shop, you have your 1,000 followers, you've already posted your products. Now you have a viral moment and all of a sudden you get 20, 50 orders in a day. Well, get ready because you have 3 days to get the product out to the consumer. That's really challenging, okay? If you don't get it out within 3 days, they don't just auto cancel, but they do give the option to the customer to cancel their order. Okay. So the last thing you want is you see these 50 products that you've sold and you've already started making them. And then because you didn't get them out in 3 days, now the customer has canceled and you've already made the product. So you don't want to waste time. So really think about that in terms of like just being very careful. The best shops that do well on the platform already have inventory. So if you already have like t-shirts, jewelry, other things I've seen, little organizer baskets, things like that do well. I know that there's a toothpaste that's gone very viral. It's like a natural whitening toothpaste that has done really, really well. I've also seen a manuscripting journal that's done really, really well. So just keep in mind, the best way to do it is to either have inventory or to really like haul ass in those 3 days and get those products out to the customer. Okay. So to recap today's episode, we specifically talked about TikTok, why you should use it, why you should get on the platform, some things to consider, how you can generate money, and why you should even bother in the first place is because the potential to go viral is there. You can post a video from literally 2 years ago, and that video can still go viral in ways that it can't on other platforms, simply because of how TikTok has pushed the platform and how TikTok has created the For You page. So that For You page has videos that are not just from a week or two ago. Some of them are older videos that you'll see have potential to go viral. Okay. And going viral is dope. Like you can go viral, you can get endorsements that way, you can get people that really engage with you, you can sell product that way. So the potential to get thousands and thousands of viewers on your page and on your videos is gold. And it is easier with TikTok versus other platforms. Okay. We talked about all the features of TikTok: stitching, duets, live selling, being on the platform live. Now, there's a difference between just being on the platform live and actually live selling. If you're a seller, okay, so meaning like you have a shop, right? You can set up a time on TikTok that you plan to go live, and TikTok will put in like whatever discounts or promos you're running during the live, and you can generate tons of people that will buy from you while you're on live, and then boom, there you go. You still have 3 days to get it out, but you can have people engage with you and live sell on the platform. The live selling on TikTok is doing wonders. Every time I see people live sell, they'll get sale after sale after sale. So many times that like you'll see live sellers do it every single day. So live selling, getting on live, doing things like Q&As, posting behind the scenes, posting Get Ready With Me. A big thing to remember: be authentic, genuine, and real. People like that real shit, that real content. People want to engage with you. They want to get to know you. So the behind the scenes, the day in the lives, the Get Ready With Me. Keep up to date with all the latest changes on TikTok. So just make sure, like if you're a seller, that you're paying attention to all of the updates. So there's always updates. There's updates every single day in terms of how they're doing the platform, what they're doing to the platform. So just make sure you're staying up to date with everything. We talked about using trending audio, using relevant hashtags, hashtags like TikTok made me buy it, TikTok made me do it. Those are cool hashtags that you can use on the platform that will help you grow and generate revenue and generate followers and things like that. Commit to posting. So if you're like, this is what I want to do, all right, Ebony, I'm with you. I'm going to get on TikTok. Commit to posting. And as I've said before, have a content strategy set up of how you're going to post, what you're going to post. And again, we are looking for information that is educational and inspiring and entertaining. So being funny. Don't be afraid to get on the platform. Don't be afraid to show your face. Don't be afraid to show like who you are, what you sell, what your business is. And these are things that can really help you generate money and generate followers that can really help you be a cool, like top dog on the platform. Get those endorsements and, get a bag off of social media. especially on TikTok. So thank you all so much for listening to this episode, specifically on how you can grow your business on TikTok and why you should use it, things like that. As you guys know, this is Ebony with The Identity of She. We talk self-love, we talk mental health, we talk being free in your identity, and we talk a lot about businesses because I think that generating extra income for yourself is only going to help your mental health. It's only going to help you get remotivated, get encouraged, get energized about wanting to do something. And it's really cool to be able to have something that you've created, right, that people are buying and that people are selling. So thank you guys so much for listening to this episode, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning.